Welcome back to the Sidetrack Railroad and the new series Railway Relics, Unboxing the Past. In this new series, I unbox various items found at sales, and we see if we can find some railway relics. Let's jump right into the first box, an estate sale mystery box. You're going to want to stick around to the end to see what I found. Our first box looks to be quite a jumble of vintage parts. Let's dig through here and see what we've got. First up, we have a classic Varney 56A power pack. This is a vintage transformer with speed control and forward and reverse. Next up, we have the shell for a Southern Pacific Slug. This is number 9174. I'm not sure what model of engine this would have gone to. If you know, drop a comment. Next up, we've got a pair of GE U30B locomotive bodies. These are both engine 6308. Now we have the largest collection of old Atlas switches I've ever seen. These are the Atlas Custom Line number 210 switch, and they appear to be for controlling forward and reverse direction of two different segments of track. Then we have a single Atlas number 205 switch. This looks to be a three-way switch. I'm not sure what this is for, maybe turnouts. Next up, we have some Walthers building papers in O and HO scale. Looks to be some brick patterns. And here's the smaller HO version. Now we have a bunch of Athearn plastic trucks. These are model number 90399. Here we have some textured brass sheets from Precision Scale Company. I'm not really sure what these are for. If you have any idea, let me know down in the comments. Here we have some Walthers plastic signs with some decals. And now we're starting to get into the tiny parts. We've got some X-Acto blades, some Perfect Model Airplane Company things, some screws, some nuts. Quite an assortment of stuff. And here we have tons of couplers, some rail line couplers, some Kadee couplers, some Athearn couplers. Here we've got some signs, some boxcar doors, some nylon screws. Lots more tiny bits and pieces. And then we have a whole mess of springs and couplers from Perfect Model Airplanes. More springs and couplers than we should ever need. And the funniest thing in this box had to be the vintage Scotch tape box that had a spool of hookup wire in it. And that box may be worth more than that hookup wire at this point. Although with copper prices, maybe not. And that's going to bring us to what I thought was the best find in this box, was a little packet of these 3-inch railroad signs. As you can see, we've got some classics. We've got B&O, C&O, Burlington. We've got Illinois Central. We've got Erie. I wasn't expecting to find these in this box, and it was a pleasant surprise. So we managed to find quite a few relics in there. A lot of it seemed to be old stock from hobby store, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did we find some railroad relics, or did we just find some railroad junk? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you see a specific piece in any of these videos that you'd like to see more detail on, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and get a video on that specific item. At the end of the day, this box was free, so I think it was a pretty good haul. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Railway Relics, Unboxing the Past. I'll see you next time.